Having a fan base on Facebook for most companies is not a should do. You should consider doing it. It's like you must do, and it's part of a long-term strategy. So we wanted to give you an expert in the space who's been there, done that, and he lives right in San Diego with us. I spent last weekend at his event and listened to all of his content to kind of make sure. I wanted to see everything that he was teaching, what he's doing. I said, yes, I would love you to come and spend some time. I actually am giving him my spot. And you know how much I love the microphone, right? Because I was going to teach you guys Facebook. So you guys are going to enjoy this. So I'm going to play a video, and then we're going to rock with Jesse Dubek is in the house.
Into how do you make it go to jet fuel? How do you take your Facebook page? Now you have my top 10 strategies. How do you take it to a whole other level? And with that, I got to bring out someone who some of you may know or been through his programs or courses. Some of you may not. The guy is a ninja on Facebook and all things traffic. I'm always trying to grow, but I get this call from my buddy Maddie. And Maddie's like, dude, have you seen my Facebook page? I said, no, I haven't seen it. And he says, well, I'll get the numbers wrong, but he's like, yeah, I've got like 50,000 likes on there. I'm like, what? 50,000? When did you start that one? Because I knew he was just kind of getting into this thing. He says, I think it was 2 weeks. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, I'm working with these guys. I'm like, who are these guys? I'd never heard of them, didn't have any previous relationship. Just didn't know. I was like, what are you talking about? So I said, can you line up a call? I want to know who these guys are. But they're telling me these numbers that sound truly impossible. Like impossible. And I've been in the industry for a while. I'm like, I don't know, dude. And I'm telling you, in 2 weeks, I wanted to have their children. I was like, what? Mitch is sitting right there, so it's killing me. Hey, Jill. Hey, guys. So just wrecking me, man. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't understand. What do you know? I was crushing it. I was like, I kept thinking, not kidding, I kept thinking the feds were going to bust into my room one day, like, you can't run Facebook ads because you're making money with them. I kept thinking, it's like, how can this work so good? I was literally printing money with Facebook ads. But if you can get that cost per acquisition, how much money you spend on the ad to get the email, down, your profitability goes up. And I was just like bowled over. Now, I think we have 6 or 7 pages that we're running, feeding ads to, feeding content to constantly. And those are pages, to give you an idea, many of them have over 1 million likes on them. So my ability to reach is way more than just my 3.5 on my page. I've built, bought, or acquired with these guys and on my own up to 10 million likes now across Facebook, which is Oprah level. And the engagement that we've been able to build is way higher. Like I'll show you tomorrow, infinitely higher. And it was just crazy. And so these guys, they're so good at what they did. And just like I bother my agent and I bother all my friends, I say, you got to come and teach this stuff because this is the difference maker. When you imagine if you get a couple thousand more people to see your opt-in page, a couple thousand more people seeing your opt-in page, going through your value sequence, your offers go through the roof. A lot of people say, like, how can you consistently, and I can, predict a New York Times bestseller? Because I know I can get the traffic to it. Because I know ads and I know Facebook. Those two things give me extraordinary power in the marketplace because I've just done it a lot. And I thought, would you guys like to know some of that? So if you would, Jesse Dubek is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of
Here, I like to, keep the energy a little bit up because I know it's been a long day. You guys are going through, all this information, and I was listening to it, and it's like, wow, this is stuff that's truly going to change your life. And I like being part of that stuff. And I was like, man, this group in here, they're like into it. But I want you guys to like get a whole new perspective on what's possible, especially online, because that's a world that people just haven't quite figured out yet. A lot of people. So what we're going to show you today is how to build a large audience email list and a business on Facebook. Okay? How many of you guys have ran a Facebook ad before? Okay. How many of you want to do better? Okay. So I'm going to show you what we've learned from managing 3.3 million in ad spend in the last 2 years, and how we just did a launch for one of our clients that did a 2,900% ROI. We just did 2 back-to-back $1 million launches, and I want to show you guys how we did it. So we're going to dive in. Okay, I want you guys to really take notes and really do the best that you can, understanding the information. Any questions you have, write them down, because I'm going to answer all of them, and I'm telling you, I'll stay until midnight to answer your questions. Some of the people that came to our last event and they were in the VIP, I spoke for probably like 15 hours total in 3 days, probably slept like 3 hours a night. But I stayed up until midnight, even though I was like, I started coming down a little bit, like my energy. You guys know what I'm talking about? But I stayed there until midnight. So I'm going to stay here to serve you guys. I want you guys to really, if you see something here and you want to know how to do it and you're like, show me how to do this, I want you guys to leave with this stuff crushing it, because it is valuable stuff and it's changed my life. I'm going to tell you my story in just a second. This has changed my life, okay? So I have a dream, okay? I know you probably heard that before, Martin Luther King or whatever, but I have a huge dream. I want to inspire infinity people. I want to leave a legacy behind. So I'm going as fast as I can, and I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm giving it everything inside of here, because in your head, there's a lot of knowledge, but what's in here is going to make this to go to the next level. Any of y'all with me on that? Okay. So I want to inspire infinity people. I know I got to do something bigger than what I'm doing now, and I'm just beginning. Every day I feel like that. I'm just getting started. So these are some of my inspiration. I played basketball until I was 24 years old, and then I blew out my knee, and I couldn't play anymore, and my dreams were crushed. But then I realized that my mind was more powerful than my body. And this guy right here, who's my biggest inspiration, because when he was a sophomore in high school, got cut from his high school basketball team. He had to play on JV. I made my team. It was easy to make my team. I scored 20-plus points in my first game against a top-ranked team in California. But then it went to my head. This guy had a chip on his shoulder, got cut, came back as a junior 1 year later, and became an All-American. And you all know what happened to his career after that. 6 titles, the best player of all time. Tony Robbins. I saw this guy, I was like, I want to do that. What he's doing, he's inspiring so many people, changing lives, doing it in a way that's like exciting. I'm like, man, it's like a nightclub in there. I want to do that. So that's that. So that's what I'm doing. And Martin Luther King, this guy didn't care what people think. Get on the microphone and spread your message with the world. Facebook's a tool. You can go and create your own channel. You don't need to get hired by the Food Network or whatever. You can go and create your own thing right now on Facebook, and that's what we're going to talk about. He did that, changed the world. He didn't care what people thought. Steve Jobs. This guy created this device that connected everybody and has linked everybody in the world and taken our lives to the next level. Okay, rest in peace. He got taken too soon, but what he did, his legacy will live on forever. Okay, and then Mark Zuckerberg. This guy right here has the largest list of anybody in the world. And he knows more about his list than any of us know about ours. He knows where we're at right now, where we're logged in. He knows your favorite restaurant, your favorite TV show. How would y'all like to learn how to build little mini lists inside of his big list where you know all these analytics and specific stuff about your people, so now you can get the right products to them? Are you guys with me on that? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. We created a secret Facebook group. I'm going to show you guys how you can get access to it today. Looks like this. These are the best of the best people. We have like twice as many people in there now. This is kind of an old screenshot. But we teach people and support people in here how to do Facebook at the highest level, and some of these people have millions of fans. Some of them have 15 million fans. That if you can create a relationship with them and they're in the same niche as you, like say you have a yoga fan page and they have like a vegan diet fan page, so we're kind of like, yeah, we're kind of grooving there. We can share each other's stuff. You know, if you do a post, you have a really good quote, they see it, they can share it on their page, and then if they have a quote, you can share it on yours. You guys can kind of create like a JV joint venture, and we do this with a whole bunch of people right now. Like our clients are all synergistically working together, and it's all inside of this group and this vision. Okay, I want to get 1 billion fans in this group of all the pages, and we're organizing it so the real estate people are networking with the real estate people, the stock people are networking with the stock people. If you have a product like coffee or any kind of goofy product like the Coolest Cooler that Greg was talking about, you can kind of link up with the right people that will share your stuff. So the big vision is we're pushing to get to 1 billion, and we have about 50 million so far in our group. So the 3 promises and a bold prediction that I'm going to give you guys right now. Promise number 1, the single greatest thing that we've learned from building 70,000+ email lists and generating millions of dollars for clients. I'm going to show you guys how we did that. Okay, promise number 2, why you must build a large audience on Facebook and become the leader in your space. Okay, a lot of people don't understand, why am I going to build this big audience? How am I going to make money with it? How is it going to ROI? I'm going to show you that today. All right, so plus 3 ways Facebook, you can massively get an ROI. All right, promise number 3, our 3 best strategies for rapid Facebook audience growth. These took my personal brand page from 7,000 to 200,000 fans in 3 months. Yeah. I had 76 fans 4 months ago on my page, 76, and now I have 235,000. And the opportunities that are coming to me because of this is crazy. People think I'm a celebrity. I go on a live stream, 600,000 people see it, and I get all these comments and all this stuff comes in, and I get all these messages, and people want to talk to me on the phone. And I actually called somebody about a week ago, and I could hear their daughter in the background. Oh my God, she's talking to Jesse. And I'm like, I'm just some guy. Like I had 76 fans not too long ago, 4 months ago. And now in their mind, I'm a celebrity. I'm somebody that's like, oh my gosh, like if I go meet him, I'm like kind of nervous. Like really? Like that quickly? That's what's possible here. Okay, it sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you guys. My bold prediction, focus only on Facebook fans, aka branding. Okay, there's 2 kinds of marketing. There's brand building and direct response marketing. We're going to get into that. But if you focus only on branding, you might end up like this guy. Okay, not good. I don't want to see you guys under a bridge. I don't want to see you lose your shirt. So that's a long-term strategy, branding. Okay, but it's so important. I'm going to show you guys and share with you everything that our system is. But my bold prediction is if you focus only on direct response, so you're driving leads and sales, aka direct response marketing, then you might end up looking like this guy. And I don't want to see that happen. The cheesy used car salesman. You guys know this guy. Like every time you see him, he's pitching something. Like I don't want to see that happening. I want to see you creating a relationship with your people to where they know that you care. You got free content coming out. Your brand is growing. They're seeing this growth going. And they're like, that way when you start selling stuff, then you can put that you got 400,000 Facebook fans. And then they're like, oh, I want to listen to this guy's message now. I want to see what he's selling. Okay, so I'm not very good with this thing, as you guys know. So if you do neither, my bold prediction is you're not a real business. Okay, and I went to a Traffic and Conversion Summit. That's where I met Greg. And Ryan Dice came out on stage and he said, if you're not doing brand building as well as direct response marketing, you're not really doing business in 2016. And that's what we've created as a system where you can do all of that at the highest level on Facebook. So, direct response and branding is how you're going to build your dream. If you want to get an investor, whatever your goals are. So that's what we're doing here today. So I want to introduce you to myself. I don't know. Myself to myself. I don't know. That's Austin Powers. I thought it was funny, maybe not. So we've come a long way. All right, you guys saw, some of you guys, does anybody know who Brendan Burchard is? The guy that did the introduction? Okay, at least some of them, because Greg told me that maybe nobody would know, so that's cool. But I've been able to work with this guy one-on-one. He actually called me up on the phone, and he's like, how can I get to 1 million fans as soon as possible? We got him to 4 million fans now, and we're on the way to 10. Okay, as soon as he got to 1 million, he started getting calls from people, big name people, that you're going to see a couple of examples. And now he has clients, and he's working with some of the biggest people out there. So, and then like I told you, I got my page to 200,000 fans in no time, 4 months, boom, 200,000. And now people are looking at me in a different way and giving me a little bit more respect. So we also did a campaign, a launch for somebody, and I don't know if you can see this very well, but we spent $47,000 and got 1.4 million back from ads on Facebook. So we were doing something, we were doing retargeting. I'm going to show you guys how we did that. But, you know, I got to go on stage with Brendan. I also got on Russell Brunson's stage like a week later. So things just started taking off. And then I decided to do my own event because I saw that I could do events, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do my own. So, but it wasn't always like this. In fact, I was $120,000 in debt living with my dad 5 years ago. Okay, and my mom's back here, and you know, she came to support me, and yeah, it was rough. I was doing network marketing, and I was struggling. I was doing ACN. I don't know if you guys have ever tried network marketing. Have you been in ACN before? Oh, she's not going to admit it. Yeah, it's I was excited about network marketing, but in the first year and a half, I only made $1,600, and that doesn't even get you money to go to the hotel meetings. So it was a struggle. But then I jumped online one day. I was so skeptical that I Googled, how much money do the senior vice presidents in ACN actually make? Some of them said they were making $1 million a month. And I was like, I don't believe it, because I'm struggling. I'm trying so hard. But I had 30 names and numbers in my cell phone, and I alienated all my friends and family. To this day, some of them won't even answer my calls. Any of y'all can relate to that? All right. So, yeah, it was tough. And then I landed on this ad, 1% secrets that the SVPs and ACN don't want you to know about. I click it, and the light bulb went on. There was a kid, 25 years old, that had an email list of 50,000, and he had 3 downlines, not just one. Because of the list, he was able to get 3 companies built with 3 downlines. And I wanted to know how he did it and how that was even possible. There were 7 figures that he had in revenues and 3 companies at the exact same time. I was like, email list. I need to build a list. I don't have one. So then, you know, I just kept trying, and I was like, you know, it wasn't really working out for me. I wasn't able to generate leads for that cheap. But then I realized that I could build websites. So I started learning how to build websites from 13-year-old kids on YouTube. And yeah, they knew how to build some pretty good ones. And I started building these sites for some of my friends, and they're like, man, these are pretty good. So I actually felt like my creativity, I could do that. But I was working at a restaurant, living with my dad. My dad comes home from work one day, and he's like, Jesse, what are you doing in here? Are you still working? I just got home from work. I made $500 today. Are you making any money with your business yet? You know what? Your business is never going to work. It's never going to happen. You need to get out there and get a job like everybody else in this world, because you're a loser. You went to college for 7 years. You didn't learn a thing. And you need to make something in your life, because this is embarrassing. You're a third-class citizen. You need to be a first or second-class citizen and get out there and do something. Look at you. You haven't even showered today. So I packed up all my stuff that moment, and I went to go sleep on my buddy's couch. I literally packed up all my stuff, threw my stuff in my car. I said, I'm out of here. I don't want to be around your negativity. I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I don't want to be like you. I want to do something that I feel good about myself. So I went and did that, and then 2 weeks later, my mom calls me crying, and she's like, Jesse, they're going to take away my house. And I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? Who's going to take away your house? What is going on? She's like, you owe $120,000 in student loans, and I co-signed, and I'm responsible for this. So I knew right then and there I had to figure it out. So I called up this guy I'd been networking with in college. I said, hey, man, I know you need some websites. I'm going to build you some websites. I'm going to charge you $100. I'll do 5 websites for you. He said, forget $100. I'm going to give you $2,000. My buddy just got a website for 20 grand, and for $2,000, I want you to build a good website. A $100 website, you're probably going to do a crappy job. So I showed him my websites. He agreed to pay me $2,000. I had $10,000 in my bank account by the end of the week, and I did the websites in 48 hours, nonstop, just banged them out, and he was satisfied. I was like, man, I can do this. I can make this happen. But then going to seminars, learning from some of the best people in the industry, I saw that if you don't get traffic to what you're doing and your website, it's a ghost town. It's not going to get you anywhere. Okay? So what happened was, it's on a delay. I partnered up with Mitchell Gandy, who's my business partner. He's not here today. But he's awesome. He's kind of like the back end of the business. I'm kind of like the front end. I partnered up with him, and we started taking on clients and started really building. And we saw that Facebook, whoops. Okay, you can hear me. Let's go. All right, so I partnered up with Mitchell, and we started landing clients, and we started learning from some of the best people out there. And I saw that everybody was talking about Facebook marketing. And I knew we had to do it, so I started buying trainings and really paying people. I ended up spending about $20,000 to learn the best of the best strategies. I worked with him, we masterminded, and we figured out how we were going to crush it on Facebook. And then literally Brendan Burchard called us up. He's like, how did y'all get 75,000 fans to my buddy's fan page in less than 30 days? So, and that changed my life, okay? We went from a $130,000 company to a $2.2 million company overnight. And it was awesome. It was like I was dancing in the streets. It was like, wow. And then we just kept going through that process of trying to figure out what we were going to do next. And now I need to show you guys how to do this. So. Okay. Oh, really? I could give can you give my computer, or I need to get it plugged in, though. Oh, the computer won't get plugged in, though. No power. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love you. Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate that. Now is when this is kind of like the training part. That was the intro. So we're just getting warmed up here. So I'm going to show you guys the single greatest traffic strategy we've learned from building 70+ thousand person email lists and generating millions of dollars for some of our clients. Okay, so this is how we did it. So quick question. Are you guys making more than you're spending on ads right now? All you guys are? No. Okay, how many of you are breaking even? Are you even breaking even? All right, so you're getting leads for free essentially. But if you could print money, if you could raise it up and get cheaper leads, right? Cheaper leads is the first thing, and then take them and escalate them through your funnel so it comes out of the back end as quickly as possible. And we use webinars to do it, and evergreen webinars are a great solution. Well, that would be pretty cool, right? All right, so are you spending as much as you can? You guys, is anybody in here doing ads where they're making money on their ads? Okay, are you spending as much as you can? Okay, well, you would want to scale it, right? Like you'd want to, if you were spending maybe like $500 a day and you're making money, you'd want to find a way that you could spend $1,000 or $5,000 a day, right? So that's what we've been able to do with people like Brendan Burchard and those types of clients, where they're hitting a plateau, they're crushing it, they know they're on the right track, but we were able to kick him up 10x on his spend, so then he can just kind of take off. Okay, so, and this is one of the things that we did to do it. There's 4 types of traffic. There's cold traffic, there's retargeting traffic, there's lookalike traffic, and then there's fans and friends of fans. So cold traffic are people that have no idea who you are. The retargeting traffic are people that have visited your website that are now, you know they're interested, but you need to maybe give them a different video or a different, the way that your message is when they come to your website needs to be a little bit different so you can get them to take an action. And then a lookalike traffic on Facebook, you can run ads to people that are very similar to other people that have opted in. So now once you start building it, you can start getting a higher conversion of people that are very similar to other people, and they have an algorithm to do it. And a lot of you guys probably haven't checked that out or really mastered that. And then fans and friends of fans. Okay, that's kind of the next thing. So the power of retargeting during a launch, I'm going to show you guys because this is one of our launch. These are the numbers. We just did this one. Okay, so 64,000 in cold and lookalike traffic, and we only spent 2,700 on retargeting. But watch the power of the retargeting. When you do a launch, it's all about the retargeting. You're pixeling, you put a pixel on your website so you know all the people that visited your website. In the last 5 days, it's like 5 days left, 4 days left, 3 days left, 24 hours. Oh, we opened up the cart again for 10 seconds. Boom. Now they all come in at the very last part. So, yeah, you guys can't see that, but should we keep rolling it? Yeah. So I want to show you this. Okay. So we got 55,000 people that came in as a lead, and we got almost 10,000 from the $2,000 spend. So from this spend right here, the 64,000 and the 2,000, it produced 55,000 and 10,000 leads. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not too important you write it down, but we got 64,000 spend on cold traffic, and we spent 2,700 on retargeting. Okay, so it's a much smaller number on the retargeting, but look at the percentage of the leads is not too far off. I mean, it's far off, but not the same fraction. Okay, and then the purchases, look, the people that clicked the first time and the second time and then they came in and bought, there's 55 of them for $2,000 that came in. So that's the power of it. And that produced 71,000 in sales, and we got 238,000. So with about 67,000 in sales, we did about 300 and something thousand. So, but the 26 to 1 ROI was on the 2,000. So that's just the power of retargeting right there. I mean, if you're not doing it, you're leaving a lot of money on the table when you do a launch or any kind of, if you're running traffic to a webinar, you're trying to monetize, you got to be doing that. So it's the highest leverage move possible. That's the point of that, retargeting. Okay, so this is a testimonial from one of our clients, and he's actually bought our training, and then we kind of worked with him in a coaching way where we kind of work with them in a group setting in coaching. And he said, hey, Jesse and Mitchell, just wanted to give a huge shout out to you guys and to my amazing wife, Julie, who just launched our first FB ad campaign to get opt-ins and for a live video webcast. We ran the ads for 5 days, spent $303, and had 145 real estate agents register for the webcast from the Facebook ads. About 50% of them showed up for the webcast this afternoon. At the end, I offered one of my online training courses for $497. 10 of them signed up before the webcast was even over. A $303 investment instantly netted us $4,970. That's over a 15x ROI in 2 hours. Now, Julie is so fired up. She already is setting up more ad campaigns. Thanks for all of your guys' support. Look out FB, #Unleashed. So that was a really powerful, thank you. Yeah, that was a powerful testimonial, and that's why we do this. I want to see you guys get this kind of success. And they've been doing webinars for a long time, but they just didn't quite get everything right in the retargeting stuff that we just showed you, and that made all the difference. Okay, so promise number 2, why you must build a large audience on Facebook and become the leader in your space. Okay, we're going to show you how to get ROI here, to build this list of people, your fans. Because a lot of people ask me, I get this question all the time, what's the point of getting fans on Facebook? Fans don't equal money. This is the biggest, criticism, or what people, they don't understand it. I want you guys to understand this. So important. And why get penny likes? Because a lot of people think, I can't get penny likes. I don't know how to do targeting. I don't know how to run like ads so I can get likes for a penny. And we know how to do it even in the tier 1 countries. US, Canada, Australia, and the UK, the people that are going to engage. And then there's a couple other countries out there that have a lot of English speakers where you can get a lot of likes, comments, and shares on your posts. Okay, and we know what kind of post to give them, so it happens. So why get penny likes? We're going to talk about that. All right, so Brendan, as soon as he hit 1 million, things started happening for him. And he tells the story all the time. He got on the Larry King show. He landed Oprah as a client. And these are a couple of testimonials. This is from Larry King. Brendan Burchard is one of the top motivation and marketing trainers in the world. One of the most successful online marketers in history, said by Oprah. Okay, these are 2 very influential people making those statements. All right, so you guys probably don't know what that is. It's a face swap of Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. Have you ever seen that, the face swap? Like, my mom was asking me when she's like, who is that? Is that me? When we were driving up, I showed her that. It's like, no, that's not you, Mom, but, it's... Anyway, so it's Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. Why do I show you this? Because they worked backwards. They built their audience, and I work with Rick Barker. He's one of my good friends. He bought my training. He has a testimonial on my website. If you go to fanpagetrafficacademy.com, you can see it. I'll show you guys a testimony. He worked with Taylor Swift, and he was her first manager. And he said the thing that set her apart was she had 1 million friends on MySpace. Okay, remember MySpace? She was an average singer, average talent, wasn't really exceptional, but she had an audience that vouched for her, that loved her, that were saying all these things. So then the producers saw all these comments, and they're like, am I missing something? And then her stock went up. It's so important. And Justin Bieber did the same thing. He blew up his social media and came on the scene with a bang. Then you can get all the best vocal coaches. Then you can get someone telling you how to talk. You can get them, this is how you sing. Like the best of the best people and everything. Now he's a superstar. Now it's like they're untouchable, but they're not. They're people. but they got to their dreams because they worked backwards and they built their audience. So I want to challenge you to think about this. If you just say you had 10 million fans on Facebook or 100 million, do you think people would look at you differently? Do you think people would start messaging you? There you go. That's as simple as it is. All right, so we saw Brendan, we saw my page. ROI number 1, become an undisputed leader in your space. People will line up to buy faster and pay more money without changing your product or your service. Okay? People are just coming, and more opportunities are coming to me and Brendan and our clients as you start building this stuff. So when you become an undisputed leader, it just changes everything. You know, you feel better, you get more confidence, you get more opportunities to speak, to monetize, you can raise your prices. So it increases demand, and you can charge more money for the same stuff. That's just how it works. So more effective sales process because more people are going to trust you. So now when they see your ad, they know they already went to your page, they already start liking your stuff, they see you got all these quotes coming up that are popping up on their timeline. I like this guy, I was just on his live stream. Now they see your ad, and they're running through that funnel faster than you can imagine. Okay, so that's how you're going to increase that value. And it's all because of intrinsic value. And I'm going to give you an example real quick. And this is how marketing and positioning in the marketplace works before you even ask for the sale. All right, so you guys know this car? Rolls-Royce Ghost. Okay, versus the BMW 7 Series, made by the same company, same chassis, same powertrain, same horsepower, same pretty much everything, ride quality. It just looks a little different. You might argue the Ghost looks a little bit better or it's more sleeker. But the one thing is, their position in the marketplace, if you drive a Rolls Royce, who is this guy? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you popped out of a Rolls Royce, you think, this is for me. I could get any girl's number I wanted. I mean, I could probably do the same thing in that car, but that one's a little bit more sexy. You know what I mean? So it's 300% more money, even though it doesn't really cost any more money to build. So they up their price for the same thing. And that's what you guys can do with your fan page. So I just want to paint that picture. What's the ROI of fans? So you become the leader in your space, increase demand, charge more money, and you have a more effective sales process. So number 3, high-level partnerships, speaking, and promotional opportunities. That's what's happened for me. I couldn't even imagine speaking on Brendan's stage. That was the first time I ever spoke on stage. I'm still a rookie in my opinion, but I'm just going to keep trying to get better as fast as I can. But just the fact that I got these opportunities came from this whole thing. So if you want that for your product and get that momentum or whatever you're trying to sell, then I highly recommend you really try to dig in and master this. So how much intrinsic value do you have right now? Just ask yourself that question inside, and just think about it a little bit. And let's score your intrinsic value right now out of 3. Okay, number 1, you get a 1 in sales. Do you have a steady stream of high converting leads and customers right now? Are they just coming in consistently? If they are, put down, you get a point. Partners. Are you being approached by your dream partners, dream investors? Are people just chasing you down saying, you got to speak at my event, you got to go on stage, you got to teach people that. I want to promote your product. I'm doing my first launch this year, and we already have Shalene Johnson. I probably shouldn't be saying all that. Sorry. We have 15 people that total over 8 million emails that are going to be mailing for our launch this year. And that's because of our coaching program, because of our product, because of the momentum, because of my fan page, because of all this stuff. And I don't think Shalene would mind me saying her name, but we have a lot. Okay, a lot of big people, and it's getting good. And so are you guys, is that going on for you, or do you want to increase that? Opportunities. Are you saying no to more opportunities than you're saying yes to? And I don't know, you guys know Conor McGregor? Okay, Conor McGregor, he's blowing up all over social media. He's able to pick and choose what he's going to do. He's a UFC fighter, and that's the power of social media. Okay? So write down your score right now, and I want you to think about this. Okay? What would more intrinsic value what would it do for you? Sorry. Would it get you more acting, singing, modeling, or would your career take off? Would you get investments from your dream investor? Would you get higher conversion in your sales process? Would you get more profit? So write down the one big thing that you want. So how to get more intrinsic value, attract more fans, and create quality content. I'm going to play this testimonial. Oh. Anyway, that's Rachel. We helped her. She created in her first month after doing our training. She got 3,000 leads in 1 month. It was her biggest month, and she was about to quit doing Facebook ads.
Paying about 30 cents per lead. It's been amazing, and every lead leads to a sale. So my sales have also skyrocketed, and I'm really grateful for the guys over at Fan-Page Traffic Academy.
All right, so. Promise number 3, the ultimate Facebook growth system and our best 3 ad strategies for rapid Facebook audience building. I'm going to go through this with you right now. Okay, so this is our system. So make sure that you understand this. We're going to go through it. If you have any questions about it, I can answer it for you. We have a training program too that goes through it in full detail. I highly recommend you guys go through it. And this is the secret sauce. Fan page virality. How to get 50 to 100% of your fans reached and engaged. Most people are only reaching 5% of their fans on Facebook. So this is it. Step 1. You build a brand fan page. All right? So this is like you. Because Facebook is faces. So if you can do a video, I would highly recommend that you brand yourself, because whatever you sell, you can evolve. You can get a new product. I don't recommend you doing like a company fan page, because you're going to be paying a lot more, and it's just not going to take off as much. People want to hear from people. So I highly recommend you have a brand page, and then you need some community fan pages. So maybe like I love yoga as an example. You get creative with this. It could be like yoga lovers. You can there's community pages around topics, and what you're going to do is you're going to create your brand page and start sharing your stuff onto your community pages. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. All right, Facebook ads. You're running Facebook ads, and you're running traffic from your community pages and your brand pages into your sales funnel, what Greg showed you, so you can get opt-ins. Or maybe you're sending them to your blog, and there's a pop-up after 8 seconds. So now people are entering your funnel through your blog. If you want to see a good example of this, go to Brendan Burchard's page and just check out how he's doing it. Scroll through all his posts. You can see how he's driving traffic and how it's all working. And then you're doing retargeting also to your blog and your opt-in. So all the people that visit your blog or your opt-in pages, now you're running retargeting ads. So now you're hitting them from all angles. You got your brand page, your community pages, and you're funneling traffic to your opt-in and your blog. Your Facebook ads, just regular direct response ads, you're running those in there to try to get conversions, try to get the cheapest leads and sales possible. And then you're running retargeting to all the people that you know are already interested in your stuff. All right, and then you have your value videos, e-commerce, crowdfunding, and your webinar. That's how you're going to monetize. So you could have a value sequence. Maybe you give them 3 free videos when they opt in, and then you sell your product. Or maybe you have an e-commerce website. You're just driving traffic to your Shopify store to get sales. Or crowdfunding with Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or your webinar. And then they see your offer. After you give them the free value, they opt in, give them the value, then you give them your offer. What are you selling? Why should they sign up? And then you can do upsells and downsells and all that stuff. And that's it. That's the system. So, and if you didn't get that, I'll give it to you, okay? People who don't get big reach simply don't know this. fan page viralocity. It's building multiple community fan pages for pennies per person, creating the best content in your niche, sharing your content from one page to the next organically to build reach and fan growth. So you're doing all that stuff. And then here's our 6-step Facebook live stream formula that literally gets 600,000 plus reach when I do a live stream every time. All right, so here's one of my live streams. You can see I just did this yesterday or 2 days ago. I've got 600,000 reach. The one I did yesterday, I got like 513,000 reach. So a lot of people are seeing it, and I'm just getting warmed up here. So, I'm supposed to tell you the 6 steps. First step, people come on. I give them a topic. Today I'm going to talk to you about the law of attraction or whatever, So I create a topic that I'm going to tell them, but I say, and I get engagement. The next step, you want to get engagement. You want to ask them, hey, where are you tuning in from? Now they start saying San Diego, North Carolina, China. You get all these people saying what they're doing. Oh, I'm having lunch right now. So I say, what are you up to today? Where are you tuning in from? What are you excited about? If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in. I'm going to answer them at the end. So I got people like commenting, and now it starts showing it on all of these people's pages because people are engaging. And then I also tell them click like or click love, and I want to see those likes flying because, everybody likes to get likes, and now you start getting more likes on your thing. It starts boosting it up, and then you start getting like 50 or even 100 people on. And then I also say, as soon as we get to 150, if I got 100 people on, I say, as soon as we get to 150, now I'm going to share the stuff. So make sure you share this on your timeline. So that's the second thing, get engagement. And then I have somebody from my team share my live stream on all of my community pages. So now all the people from the community pages are seeing it. And eventually, as soon as they come on and see what I'm doing, a lot of times they're like a fan for life or they get all crazy, So if you're doing a good job, and if you do this system, you will be doing a good job. Okay, so then you have a valuable topic you're going to teach, and then you have 3 subtopics. Okay, so now we got 200 people on. I'm going to show you the secrets of the law of attraction. I'm going to show you how to control your thoughts, whatever and whatever. And then I'll go through all those 3 things in detail, as detailed as I can. I talk about them. If you have any questions, I'm going to answer those at the end. So I'm getting comments throughout the whole thing. I deliver my value. I usually do about 20 minutes to 45 minutes. It really just depends. And then at the end, I answer all the questions, and then I have a call to action. So I say either message me and I will give you this, or if you have any questions, message me, or click this link and I'll drop a link in the comments, or I'll put a link in afterwards, or sometimes I put a link at the top, and I'll drive people to my opt-in page. So that's the formula. And live stream is the most powerful thing. Facebook is giving it priority like crazy right now. So yeah, so that's the power of fan page viralocity, leveraging the live stream. So fan page viralocity for live stream, it looks like this. I share it on these pages. Power of positivity, law of attraction life, and life hacking and high performance. Those are 3 of my pages. And you can see that I got almost 50,000 fans on these pages. I'm running like $5 a day on these pages to build these fans up. And I'm running $100 a day to my page. Now I have 220 or 230 something thousand fans. So I'm using this whole web to create all this success or viralocity. All right, so this is shared. That was just shared on one of my pages. So here's a great example from one of our students, Barbara Hinsky. She's an author. So we leveraged this with her. Now she has 20,000 fans. And she's an author. She's got books. She's got them on Amazon. So here's one of her books. So this is what it looks like. It has a link in the post. You can see 2,600 reach, 3 shares. And here's out of the 3 shares, here's one of the pages, Downton Abbey fans. So I want you to think about this as how it would relate to your business. Her book is inspired by the show Downton Abbey. So she created a page called Downton Abbey Fans. And this is how it works. this page we spent less money on and got 100,000 fans on the page than we did on her page that got 22,000. So it's a lot cheaper, and that's why you leverage these pages, because they're so cheap, because everybody loves this show, and we're targeting the show. We know that when the show's not going on, they can pick up one of her books, and they keep getting the entertainment value. They keep getting the same value they get from the show from her book, or pretty similar to it, and then that's going to lift up her brand. All right, so you can see the reach there. So this is what it looks like when you share one of her posts from her page onto here. And right there. And she's getting a lot more shares on this page. She got 12 instead of 3 on her book. So there's just more bigger reach and more people. So with this strategy, we built some huge community fan pages with fans that'll buy your stuff. Pages like Mommy Chat. Okay, here's a couple of pages that we have, 200,000. Here's another page, Positivity for Smart People, 180,000. In the love community with almost 200,000 fans. And these are all getting penny likes on them. Yeah. Yeah, this one's all US, the love page. Positivity for Smart People, that's a little bit more broad, but it's a lot of tier 1. It's US, Canada, Australia, and the UK. We also target like Ireland, some other English-speaking countries that get a lot of engagement. It really just depends on engagement. We just want a lot of people interacting. Otherwise, if we see a country doesn't get a lot of likes, comments, and shares when we do a post, we don't target that country. And yeah. So the 3 types of fan pages you can expand your audience with are brand pages. We talked about that. Brand topic pages, those are the community pages. And then brand topic chat pages. And we uncovered this because we bought a page for $7,000. It had 100 million reach on it, and it was a chat page. There was 14 admins that were answering fan questions and posting those fan questions. So every time there was a post, there was like 10,000 people that would respond, like with an answer. So it was so powerful, and these moms were loving it because they were like, we had 14 admin women that were like answering all these questions and then posting the questions for us. So it was kind of like a forum inside of Facebook, but it's the hardest thing to start. I wouldn't start with that. I would start with your brand page, building that, build a couple of community pages, and then maybe try to organize a group of people or something so you could start a chat page in the future. So here's an example of a couple brand pages. You guys know Tony, and I showed you Barb's page. The brand topic pages like love and I love reading books. So these are just a couple of examples. You can get super creative. Don't limit yourself. You can also start with a community page. I have a customer or a client, one of my buddies, who has a page called Juice Beast. And that started off, that was a community page, Juice Beast, like I want to be a juice beast. And now it's his brand. Okay? Because it took off. So you want to play with names and test a lot of names until you find the right name for your community. And down the road, you can make that a brand. But in the beginning, it should be just an idea or a community of like people that like yoga or positivity or law of attraction or whatever. And then you can always brand it later. And then here's a brand topic chat page, Mommy Chat. All right, so we have this share for share community. I want to invite you guys to join this. It's free to join. This is where we're organizing everything. We have our partners. We have people that are learning. We have high-level people like you guys that are going to start learning this strategy, implementing it, taking their team through our program so we can get their team set up. Maybe you have like a social media person or an intern that wants to learn how to do this stuff. We can take you through and help you get all this set up. People in your niche, organize it so everybody's working together to do share for shares so you can get more out of your pages. So the best types of content to engage and grow your audience. So these are some of our best like ads. You can see them here. Just a quote, a nature picture, a plain background, black or white. These are what we're running to get likes. Just this right here. This is across the board. You're going to get 20 cents tier 1 to your brand page, and you're going to get about a penny tier 2, which is all the other countries that engage as well. Just running this. These are the best to get likes. All right, so this is what it looks like. Click like and follow me on this journey with that simple picture. Okay, so check out these results for my brand page right here. So I got 3,000 likes for 2 cents a like and $47 total. So in just 3 weeks, I got 10,000 likes on my page, and my page took off from there. That was just during the testing process. Okay, that was just the initial thing. So our posting strategy for a brand page, 4 quote posts per day. So I have somebody scheduling those out with Meet Edgar and Post Planner. So Meet Edgar and Post Planner. 4 quotes every single day. 1 to 2 videos go out every day. So we have a team that puts together videos and can edit videos, and then we get those going up every single day. We do 1 live stream every day. Every day I try to do at least 1 live stream. And I put 1 link in a post every day. So you don't want to put too many links, but you want to put at least 1 a day. The rest of it is just creating engagement and getting more people onto your page. So quality content deposits money into your intrinsic value bank. It's just going to keep growing your reach, keep getting you more credible. So you got to work on your content, and you got to have a strategy for your content. And I can show you how to do that. So how many fans, partners, money do you want in the next 12 months? The ultimate case study, this is what we did. We got 3.3 million in ad spend. This is what we've managed just in Facebook ads. This isn't profit. This is just what we spent for our clients and our stuff in the last 2 years. So when it comes to Facebook ads, Facebook fans, and building your audience, what's your biggest takeaway? I want you to ask yourself that right now. Let me ask you a question, though. We put together a special program to help you grow your business faster. Can I have your permission now to show it to you guys? Is that okay with you? Okay, because this is going to streamline everything. Like, I can't show you everything. We don't have enough time. I wish I could right now. But we have a program, so you guys are going to learn everything and how to do it, all that. So you're going to love it. Fan Page Traffic Academy. It's a step-by-step implementation program for building a large audience, email list, and business using Facebook and everything that I showed you. And Facebook's the #1 platform in the world to target people. Module number 1, strategy and mindset. We're going to show you how to take advantage of the 3 billion new people that are coming online in the next 3 to 5 years. Yes, only half of the world right now is online, is using the internet, that has a smartphone and has access to the internet. The rest of the people are coming online. You can get in position to be the top person in your niche if you act now and you jump on this. So we're going to show you how to define the target audience and define your audience like a pro so you can get the lowest cost per lead and customer. We're going to show you how to supercharge your engagement so you can build your tribe quickly. We're going to show you module 2. This is fan page virality. So it's everything we went over except for it's like 20 videos. It'll probably take you a few hours to go through it. And you're going to be able to pause the videos, go over to Facebook, and implement. So you can get likes for as little as a penny per person. And we're going to show you how to gain people's attention, build a large captive audience on Facebook, and the step-by-step process for getting more views than a Super Bowl commercial and achieving leader status. Literally, we're getting more views than a Super Bowl commercial per week for some of our clients. That is crazy. Their brand with their name and their quotes and their videos are getting more views than a Super Bowl commercial. It's crazy. We're going to show you how to save time and money with scheduled posts. We're going to show you how to implement it, how to find a team, how to get a team, how to outsource, all that stuff so you guys can make this happen. Module 3, fan page ghost ads. Properly set up ads and avoid getting your account shut down. So many people call me at 1 in the morning. They're like, Jesse, you got to do something. Email Facebook. My account just got shut down. I'm in the middle of a launch. We're going to show you how to avoid that altogether so you're not making them upset. We're going to show you how to set up conversion tracking, retargeting, so you can get the most optimal performance possible. Everything we talked about. Create winning ad images, the best copy, so you can get people to take action from the minute they see your stuff, go over to your landing page, go through your funnel, watch your value videos, and watch your offer video, and then buy your stuff. The whole process in a good way, not a sleazy, salesy way, in a way that delivers value, gets them to trust you, gets them to love you, know you have a heart and you care, and I want you guys to understand how to do it. We're going to give you our ad templates for the lowest lead and customer acquisition cost. Our best ads. I showed you we ran 3.3 million in Facebook ads. I'm going to show you all the ads that we've been running. Exactly the templates, so you guys can take those templates and utilize them for your business. Module 4, our fan page funnels. So sales funnels that work with Facebook. The ones that we use for our clients that are in our account. If you guys are using ClickFunnels, how many of you guys have ClickFunnels or know what it is? Any of you guys? Okay, so this works with ClickFunnels. You can click a link and get all of our funnels into your account, and they're organized in different niches and all that stuff. So you guys can have the exact funnels. Now you guys got to take out all the pictures and all the stuff, so like you don't post a link and your picture, my picture pops up when you're doing a post. Like you got to change everything in the funnel so it's you, but we're going to give you that because we want you to convert your fans into email subscribers and sales. So we're going to let you choose the best type of funnel for your business. Okay, we're going to show you how to figure that out and how, so you can understand what to do. We're going to show you how to create irresistible offers that make people want to take action. We're going to show you how to easily do the techie stuff like email automation, landing pages, etc. So you can do this even if you're just starting out. Because I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to do techie stuff. I don't want to create websites and funnels. But we're going to make it super simple for you. Bonus number 5. Or module 5, our bonus module, how we buy fan pages. We bought 7 fan pages last year. We bought 10 fan pages total off of people. We're going to show you our process of how we buy pages off of people. We're going to give you access to our share for share inner circle so you can work with and get support from our entire team and much more. Okay, so you get 5 modules, 70 videos, detailed exercises, everything you need to grow your business with Facebook. That's a $2,497 value. Okay, this is what the members area looks behind the scenes. And here's one of the trainings, lesson number 9, setting up your like ads. You can see down here, there's some downloads for you, exercises. You can go through the whole thing and it tracks your progress so you can implement what you're learning. So I was talking with my team and asked them how we can help you guys move fast through this program. So the answer is our Facebook ready sales funnels. Okay, you guys are going to get that. Bonus number 1, carbon copy of our funnels. You're going to get that as long as you got ClickFunnels. You're going to be able to click a link like I was saying and get those. And that's a $1,997 value. And this is what our ClickFunnels account looks like. You're going to get all the funnels. There's like hundreds of them. So I was talking with my team and asked them how we can help you guys move fast again. And the answer was, help them set up their Facebook campaigns. Would you guys like that? If we helped you do it? All right. So bonus number 2, we're going to give you 2 tickets to our Fan Page Traffic Academy live event. That's the event Greg just went to. Come inside a room. You guys will be able to set up your ads. You'll be able to live stream. We're going to go through all the stuff that we went over in person there so you can get all your questions answered and make sure you get it set up. You can send somebody from your team. If you have a team, just send them and we'll take really good care of them. Our next event is going to be January or February in 2017. That's a $997 value. So this is the website for our event. So I was talking with my team and asked them how we can help you guys move fast again. So you guys are going to get access to our entire team. So that's me and my business partner, Mitchell. We got Jill. She runs our whole content team, manages about 10 people. Ryan does all of our funnels. He's one of the best funnel guys in the industry. He's done many million-dollar launches with Mike Dillard. He was working with him when Mike wasn't doing million-dollar launches, all the way through that process. Now he kind of works with us, and he's awesome. So, and then we got all of our other content people and ad people that support us. So that's a $9,997 value. So you're going to get our online course, 6 modules, 70 videos. It's $2,497 value. Carbon copy of our Facebook Ready funnels. That's $19.97. 2 tickets to Fan Page Traffic Academy Live. That's $9.97. Ask anything to our team inside of our secret Facebook group. That's $9,997. Total value $15,488. And our clients are currently investing $5,000 to $20,000 for our private coaching. And that's a 12-month program. They invest $200,000 plus for done-for-you implementation if we're going to do Facebook for them. That's what people are paying for that. I know that's a big number, but that's like super high level. And then coming soon, we're actually, and I haven't even told Greg about this, but we're going to be offering a done-for-you service from $1,000 to $10,000 a month. And this is going to be like, we're going to do all the content for you guys. So if you're interested in that, you can ask me about that. And yeah, that's going to be awesome. So again, online course, $2,000 value. Carbon copy of our Facebook Ready funnels, it's $19.97. 2 tickets to Fan Page Traffic Academy, $9.97. Ask our team anything you want, $9,997. Total value, $15,000. But today, $497 or 3 payments of $177. So if you guys are interested in that, you see an opportunity, you want to take your business to the next level, you want to get an investor, you want to change everything, then go back there, make sure you
Here's
get
what we're going to do.
signed
I'm
up.
going to come up here with you guys.
Okay, awesome,
We're
man.
going to do this a little bit different.
Okay.
So give it up for Jesse, huh?
Thanks, guys.
So I sat through the Traffic Fan Page Academy for 3 days. My daughter Candace and Sherry, we went through the whole 3 days. You actually bring your laptops, you plug them in, and you go through. And if you've never built an ad before, which there were people there that never built an ad or a campaign for, they were building from scratch. There were people there that have been built and need to have optimization, and they did that. So as I got to know Jesse, and we're one of the clients going, okay, so we do done for yous, right? So I told Jesse, I said, Jesse, I want you to bring he's got this membership site and this membership training, right? And all this training. And I realize there's a lot of people out there that want to basically maybe have somebody on your team, maybe somebody that works for you, works with you, or maybe yourself, or maybe you're like me, you just want to learn this stuff so you know when you hire somebody, you're not getting smoke blown up, you know what, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I want you to come and offer and teach and train, give some good value. Which did he give you guys good value? Did you guys learn anything?
Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome, by the way.
So I said, I want you to offer something around $500 so they can get access to your training material. Now, I'm creating my own training course, but it's not done yet. So I'm like, hey, I want to give you guys some access to something right now.
Yeah.
And on the done for yous, we do done for yous, and we do that for our clients right now. So
Okay.
I know there's other clients out there that are sitting in this room that go, look, I get it, Greg. I'm not going to go watch 60 videos. And the videos aren't like there's 60 hours of video. It's like 10 minutes here,
Yeah.
20 minutes there.
It's probably a total of about 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah,
or
so you can get through the stuff, and it's nice to have that. So for the people that want to, on that, fill out the order form, take it back. We'll be here. Jesse can answer questions, can talk questions. And I'm telling you, you guys start to see the screenshots and the case studies, and that's just a small fraction of what I could have shown you, what he could show you, and where it goes. This isn't a matter of if. You need to be doing this. And the strategy that everybody gets wrong that I want to emphasize that he said is you create a fan page for your business. No, you need to create those community fan pages. You need to create those fan pages outside of your business so you can get the cheaper likes, you can build rapport, build relationship, build engagement, and then you're part of that individual brand that's in that community, and then you sell your products to there. And that's the brilliant strategy that they've been executing upon. And I want to emphasize that, right? They haven't been talking about it. They haven't been thinking about it. They've been executing upon it for years, right? So this isn't like this is like they just like all of a sudden had this fly by night, got this going. They've been doing this for years.
Yep.
And he's kind of at a point because of what's going on with Brendan Bouchard. For those of you who don't really know Brendan Bouchard, I knew Brendan, I'm going to go back to like 2007 maybe. And Brendan was a nobody in 2007. And Brendan's making about $20 million a year right now. Right? And why is he doing that? Because this guy helped him go from where he was to where he is, and now he has 10 million fans, and that audience have become raving fans because he's really good at delivering value. He's really good at what he does, and they buy lots of stuff from him.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to let you get down. I got to go over a couple other cleanup things before.
Absolutely.
Let's give Jesse a real big hand.
All right. Thank you, guys. Cool.